Where is that?
This part of
Supplementary. The police can do it suo moto.
let the police do.
না করলে বলুন না তুমি
Give the numbers and everything. You have
Numbers
given
are given.
the
Well,
numbers.
that is what I'm saying. Kindly.
Both were taken in custody.
Yes, yes. And he was beaten up in front of my brother.
No, but your brother was not taken in custody.
Complainant was taken.
What is the remark of the doctor?
Lord, the remark of the doctor is death was due to effects of injuries which were antemortem and homicidal in nature, produced by multiple impacts with hard, blunt object. Further opinion regarding the presence and nature of any disease or toxic substance, if any, will be given after receipt of histopathological and chemical examination report.
So the recording in the certificate of the nursing home that he had jaundice does not appear to be proper.
Lord, that is where they had admitted. So,
I understand you do not have anything to do, but this is the document that you showed yesterday.
Lord, these are the exact things which has to be gone into the.
Yes.
Lord, I have already informed that we have registered an FIR on 9th. So, my Lord, we have received it yesterday evening. My Lord, some time may be given to us to
Cause an inspection.
to see what has happened, because we have also obtained the CCTV of the court where he was produced. We have got the CCTV of the hospital where he was taken for examination.
Chittaranjan or what?
Kakdip.
Kakdip.
Before production in court.
All right.
Because,
Yes.
Lord, my
Yes.
CCTV was not working. As I had submitted, your lordship directed the CCTV of this to be preserved, not of the court, but out of our own volition, we have taken the CCTV of the court also where he was brought, and also the CCTV of the Kakdip hospital. These we have got. So he was taken there. My lord, we have seen that contrary to the allegation that he remained in the car, did not go into the hospital at all for examination, we have found that he has in the lobby, he is seen with the officer, he is seen in the corridor which leads to the doctor's chamber. Everything is there. So he was taken to the hospital for
Medical examination.
My lord, there are injuries. The PM says the death was due to injury. It has to be gone into that who has caused those injuries. And my lord, the other part of jaundice, etc., my lord, because the death is homicidal in nature, it says, my lord, it may be required, the jaundice part, but we can look into it a bit later, and we'll have to wait for the other reports to come, histopathological, etc. But my lord, we'll have to investigate the FIR of 9th of July.
Yes, but the role of the swastik Shiva Shodhan has to be gone into.
They are respondents before your lordship. The respondents before your lordship.
Did you serve swastik?
Yes, my lord.
Swastik has been served or not?
No, possibly no, my lord.
Not. Because the day when he was arrested, 4th of July possibly,
4th of July in the morning, yes.
the Kakdik hospital records that he is physically and mentally fit.
Yes, that is before production, before the court.
Yes. And he dies on
8th.
8th.
No, before that, kindly check some page 16. Page 16. On the same day, 4th July.
Injury report Mathurapur.
Kindly
Yes.
see the
He was beaten.
The statement of the
This is
patient.
Statement.
what he is saying. Incident occurred at Dhola police station. He was beaten up by Dhola police personnel, Rajdeep Sharkar.
And nature of
Plastic-
injury is polytrauma all over the body.
Ah.
Scratch marks over the back. Blunt
Operations-
mark over the forehead.
Kindly see the
Abrasion.
nature of injury, type of injury.
Page 16.
Yes.
Type of injury, very simple.
Marked as simple.
Ah.
Whatever.
I'll come to that.
That we
Now, my lord,
Yes, yes.
now, my lord, kindly see 2-3 things, my lord. I have prepared an affidavit.
and there will be no further scope for conducting second post-mortem if there is any further delay. Stop. For ends of justice and for conducting and for the purpose of collecting evidence for conducting the investigation and thereafter a fair trial, comma, the evidences are to be collected right now. Otherwise, the evidences will be lost and there may be no further scope to recover the same. Stop. A mere video recording may not be the substitute for conducting a second post-mortem to unearth all the evidences that may be required for proceeding with the trial. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the court directs the body of the deceased to be exhumed and the post-mortem to be conducted for the second time by tomorrow itself, that is 13th of July 2024. Stop. The post-mortem shall be conducted in the presence of the father, mother. Who do you want to stay over there?
Any one of the from the relative.
The relative Jamai Babu was there, he says.
Father. Father.
In the presence of the petitioner. A magistrate should be present at the time of the post-mortem. At the time of post-mortem. Dita nahi. Or
exhumation must be done in presence of a judicial officer.
Magistrate has been directed. Judicial magistrate, I'll write. Judicial magistrate. The second post-mortem should also be videographed. And the video footages shall be preserved.
Following guidelines of NHS.
Videography also has certain guidelines also. Following the guidelines of the National Human Rights Commission. What further?
Blood viscera must be sent to the CFSL.
That is the viscera report obtained on the same day? It takes some time, isn't it?
No, I believe that it is taken on the same day and sent to the forensic.
The viscera report of the deceased shall be forwarded to the...
Not report, viscera.
Acha, the viscera. The viscera, not the report. Shall be forwarded to CFSL by tomorrow.
Yes, but perhaps it has already been sent. If no point keeping it.
If not sent
if
earlier.
Direct CFSL, then we'll have to send it to CFSL. Otherwise, it goes to state FSL.
No, CFSL Hyderabad.
Very well. CFSL. CFSL. আচ্ছা CFSL তা হয়নি তাহলে পরেরটা কাটুন CFSL ফুল স্টপ দিয়ে দিন
CFSL Hyderabad.
হায়দ্রাবাদ কমা দিয়ে let the PM report be placed before this court on the next date 22nd of July.
Lord,
anything
this post-mortem
more?
Your Lordship is directed
protection
by tomorrow.
Is required.
If I may pray it by Monday, that is 15th of July.
I think the body.
Lord,
this is the.
Lord, I can only from medical expertise, my lord, but from the matters, my lord, second postmortem has been directed, my lord, in 2 months, 3 months.
No.
Also.
Let it not
serve the purpose. The very purpose for which it is being done.
I am only saying, my lord, kindly do not take me amiss, my lord. My clients may want to test the order also, my lord, if it is directed by tomorrow. then my lord, we won't get that opportunity. Only that part maybe, my lord.
But the very
ultimately,
purpose why I am giving the direction, I was not interested.
Then again,
I was
my lord,
not
there's a writing
inclined.
at 3:30 today. We'll have no scope today also.
I'm sorry. After this, you take so that the whatever the report of the second postmortem is not taken into consideration in the investigation, that can be done. But let the exhumation be done and the postmortem be conducted. 22nd, it is written.
That gives us with no
Achha.
scope of testing the order, my lord,
Second,
either on facts or on law, my lord.
আরেকটা লিখুন যে
then there is Supreme Court also.
the petitioner seeks protection as it has been submitted that the witnesses of the instant case are being threatened. Stop paragraph. The superintendent of police, which place?
Sundarban Police District.
Sundarban Police District is directed to ensure that the witnesses of the instant case are protected and not threatened.
Lives are protected. That's all.
Well, they have this. I recall the 4 names they want to suggest, my lord. Otherwise, it becomes very omnibus and broad, my lord. We face, my lord,
Do
complaints
you
that
have any particular person?
3 names, that
Give
apart
the
from my
names.
family, Nasirul Ghazi.
Please put it down in a piece of paper.
Last
And their addresses.
and who they are, how they are related, my lord, how they are
Addresses.
related to the incident.
Addresses and everything.
But they must be related to the incident. Either they were
Obviously.
there or
They
not
must
there.
be the witnesses or something. Otherwise, you give names of persons.
All these 3 are witnesses.
They were all in the custody on that day. They were all in custody on that day.
ওনাকে দিন ওনাকে দিন
So please don't
ডিটেলস
go out.
গুলো লিখে দেবে আচ্ছা কি বললাম
এটা হয়ে যাক তারপর
লাস্ট হ্যাঁ
But I believe the OC has also been closed.
IC has not been closed because there is only a single line in the end.
The witnesses of the instant case, including the petitioner, comma, his family members, and the following persons, names and details will be given. ঠিক আছে? Be protected. 22nd. Call the next one.
The second complaint that I made, the father was made.
Where is that?
This part of
Supplementary.
There was second complaint which was made in written. That should be part of the
of the
obviously that will be
original FIR.
that will be
FIR that
investigated also, but 2 FIRs cannot. We cannot.
no in connection with the same FIR.
It will be part of the same CD, my lord.
But then have you complained?
Yes.
Receipts and everything you hand over to Mr.
But
Bandopadhyay
if he
so
has
that he
complained,
can.
I already have it. If he has complained, I already have it.
You have the seal and everything?
Yes.
আচ্ছা একটা জিনিস একটু লিখে দিন তো it has been submitted that alleging threat to the witnesses, a complaint has already been lodged.
No, not alleging threat.
But for
that same incident of
the
death.
Same incident, father has made a complaint. First email, and thereafter father has made a complaint in which that they have already given the extortion. Yes.
আচ্ছা তাহলে একটা জিনিস the কি বললাম, it has been submitted by the learned advocate for the petitioner. It has been submitted by the learned advocate for the petitioner that the father of the deceased, that is the petitioner herein, has submitted a detailed complaint before the police in connection with the incident which took place in the police station with his son. Stop. The police shall treat the said complaint as complaint further to the complaint which was lodged by the mother of the deceased, and the same shall be investigated accordingly. Yes.
This needs to be investigated by somebody else.
The mobile phone of my brother was seized by the police on the 3rd. Immediately after reaching the and returned back on.
But one mistake I have done in my first paragraph, I have said, paragraph 3, that I was taken into custody on 3rd July at about 1:30 a.m.
That my son was taken in, arrested 1:30 a.m. on 3rd of July.
So we have, instead of it is 3rd because 1:30.
It will be 4th.
No, it will be 3rd. We have last time said 2nd July because after 2:12 at night, it will be 3rd July. So it would be 3rd July. Not
No, you've mentioned past midnight of July 2, which means 3rd.
3rd July, right.
So it means
We
the
have
same.
mentioned last occasion that 2nd July.
All right.
That would be corrected, man. Needs to be corrected. They are saying that we were arrested on 4th July. 1 day gap. Now, these phone locations will demonstrate that because my uncle was also taken into custody along with me, my son, rather my brother was also taken into custody along with my son.
Both were taken in custody?
Yes, yes. And he was beaten up in front of my brother.
No, but your brother was not taken in custody.
Complainant was taken into custody. He was forced then to sign. There was no previous complaint.
The complainant goes there
Complainant
with a complaint against your son.
No.
And
no.
Both has been arrested.
Both were taken together. There are so many things needs to be investigated. There was no complaint received by them as of arrest.
Allegation of them, that is why they are taken into custody thereafter.
but yesterday it was read over that the complainant
Complaint was
was
made.
the uncle.
There was an FIR.
Yes.
That was signed by my uncle later on, rather my brother later on. After he was taken into custody in police station, he was there whole night. My brother, he is the only eyewitness. I'll be seeking for his protection. He started receiving threats. 4% I need protection.
Make complaints before the police because all these things will certainly be disputed by the state respondents that
their dispute will not do.
No, that
Now,
is
as of
different.
now, I am the victim. And
Yes.
I am the victim at the instance of the police, no and nobody else. And this police, the officer in charge of Dhola police station, when my son was dying in Shasti nursing home on 8th, on the day he was died, he was there. He went there to settle. The officer in charge.
Settle with whom? Your uncle? These
No, with us. With the petitioner. We have video. We have recorded that video.
cartoon. CFSL full stop দিয়ে দিন।
CFSL Hyderabad.
হায়দ্রাবাদ কমা দিয়ে। Let the PM report be placed before this court on the next date, 22nd of July.
Lord, this
Anything more?
post-mortem your lordship is directed by
Protection is
tomorrow.
required.
If I may pray it by Monday, that is 15th of July.
I think the body.
Lord,
This is the.
Lord, I can only from
That's
my
the whole urgency we are
I
keeping
can-
for
not
today.
medical expertise, my lord, but from the matters, my lord. Second post-mortem has been directed, my lord, in 2 months, 3 months
No.
also.
Let
It
it
will
not.
not serve the purpose. The very purpose for which
My lord,
it is being done.
I'm only
will be
saying, my
lost.
lord, kindly do not take me amiss, my lord. My clients may want to test the order also, my lord. If it is directed by tomorrow, then, my lord, we won't get that opportunity. Only that part may be, my lord.
But the very
ultimately,
purpose why I am giving the direction, I was not interested.
Then again,
I was
my lord,
not
there's a writing at
inclined.
3:30 today. We'll have no scope today also.
I'm sorry. After this, you take so that the whatever the report of the second postmortem is not taken into consideration in the investigation, that can be done. But let the exhumation be done and the postmortem be conducted. 22nd, it is
My
written.
lord, that gives us with no
Acha.
scope of testing the order, my lord,
Second,
either on facts or on law, my lord.
আরেকটা লিখুন যে
Then there is Supreme Court also.
the petitioner seeks protection as it has been submitted that the witnesses of the instant case are being threatened. Stop paragraph. The superintendent of police, which place?
Sundarban Police District.
Sundarban Police District is directed to ensure that the witnesses of the instant case are protected and not threatened.
Blood OC is one of the blood accused person named blood in the FIR blood. But he is still blood in that police station blood consideration.
See, OC may be accused in so many number of cases. Now, in each and if the SP
Malad, may I
is there,
point out
he will
something,
take,
Malad?
Role of
take
AC.
steps.
Malad, why he was not closed, Malad? There should not be any shadow of doubt, Malad, with regard to the Malad fairness, Malad. In the complaint, Malad, the entire allegation against Mr. Sarkar,
Sure,
who has been closed.
Sarkar.
Only last line where we conclude, Malad, she says that এবং ওই থানার ওসি আইসি মানস চ্যাটার্জি আইনগত সাজা পায় সে ব্যবস্থা আজ্ঞা হোক, but in the body there is no allegation against the IC.
I'll place later.
Only last line where they are concluding. That is why we have not closed him.
আচ্ছা, একটা
Matter is
জিনিস
returnable on
22nd একটা লাইন আর একটু লিখে নিন তো the
এই নাম
the
বাবার
deputy
নামটা দিয়েছো?
superintendent of
Petitioner
police who is
petitioner and
currently
answers.
investigating the matter is directed to ensure that the IC of the police station Manosh
Chatterjee, Malad.
Chatterjee is kept out of the process of investigation of the instant case.
And the phone numbers I have
Malad,
given.
we won't be able to except for taking
Other
his
thing.
statement as a witness.
Kindly grants me leave blood to blood
Malad,
blood party those telephone operators because whose phone numbers I have given blood. So that I'll be praying
They require to
because-
be made parties.
because blood I'll be
Tracking
praying for
GPS
track location. Yes,
tracking.
blood. Kindly grants me that leave so that I can pray for that. Let them come and join this petition.
The police can do it suo moto.
Let the police do.
না করলে বলুন না তুমি
Give the numbers and everything. you have
Numbers
given
I've given.
the
Malad, that is what I'm saying. Kindly gives
Numbers-
us
numbers
what
I've given.
do. Malad, they are apprehending that we
do,
don't.
I have given blood in my.
Next day,
Ma'am.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay will bring instruction with regard to the
They will
phone
not.
numbers.
Most certainly they will not.
If I am there, if
Given.
the court says, I remember and I bring
He
it.
will do it.
But
Nah,
kindly
nah.
not ask that.
Let me have a
except-
copy of the postmortem
except
report.
for recording his statement. But your lordship has said not to take part in the investigation, then we will not be able to take his statement also.
Except for recording
Yes.
his statement. Last line, যেখানে বললাম না? No, but then investigation does not mean that.
But
Anyway,
investigation is yet to be started.
investigation is different thing.
Yet to be started, blood.
Except last line, except for taking his
We are not in a
statement.
hurry.
ঠিক আছে।
Grateful, Malad.
Let me have a copy of the postmortem report, blood.
Yes, yes.
Unless court directs, blood, he will not give.
No, he'll give. Please do not make all these allegations.
And he says so.
No.
He says so.
That is out of court and the court is not hearing. Yes, call the next matter, please.